Hello friends and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to review another game by the brand Creatives, and it is called the Hundreds board. Creatives is a brand that brings games, develops games that are based on STEM education. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering and maths. So the toys by Creatives focus on the core disciplines of science, technology, engineering and maths. And this 100 boards, it is written a very effective tool for students to explore and think about the number system. A board with 1,000 users and includes a 24-page activity book. Okay, so it says the board with 1,000 users, and after ordering it, I thought I would be using this board only for the number recognition of 1 to 100, but after looking at the activity book, got to know that this can be used really in various ways. It depends upon your creativity how you are using this board. So continuing the video, I'll first show you what is inside this game. This is an activity book, and answers are also given at the back, and there are up to 31 activities, and the difficulty level increases as you go on pursuing new activities further. Then there is this hundreds board. It's a board which is very sturdy, and also it includes these chips in two colors, red and yellow. These are total in all 102 chips, and it includes 2 dice. Yeah. So how we started first playing with this was a very simple, like we used to keep alternate chips on the number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like this we continued from 1 to 100. This was the first thing that we played with the help of this board. My child can speak the numbers 1 to 100, but after continuing to play with this board, I realized that he cannot recognize the number still. I mean, he can recognize it, but it is not very that fluent. Especially these 10, 20, 30, 40 numbers. So this was the first thing that we played, just putting yellow and red chips alternately till 1 to 100. The next game that we played, as my son is 3.5, we have just started to play with this board. I ordered it and it was delivered to me 2 days before. So it's only 2 days have happened, but my son wants to play with this game again and again. Okay, so that was the first activity that we did with this board. Second activity that we did was we used this dice, and whatever number comes in this, for example 6, and yellow is my chip, so we take 6 steps like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and again if you have to roll the die like 3, and you have to take 3 steps. And so I explained him that Shivansh, you were on 6, you took 3 steps, 7, 8 and 9, so you reached on 9. So this is a game that we are playing to reinforce the numbers. You can also teach your child skip counting like 1, 3, 6, 5, like that. You can help them to learn skip counting. You can teach them odd numbers, even numbers, and more activities. If you want to know, there are so many activities available in this activity book. For example, this activity says it gives a direction like place a counter on the number. Sorry, let me come to the easy one. The activity number is place a counter on the hundreds board for each clue given. Like you have to ask your child where is 41, and he has to recognize the number 41 and put a chip on this. A very simple activity number 1. Activity number 2 says I can read the number names. So those who older children who want to learn the reading, they can read this number and put the chip on the activity board. Third activity says I can fill the missing numbers. Yeah, again this is a very good useful board to play the missing numbers. For example, you put the chips here. You can see this is 1, 2, and the child has to find the missing number, and that is 3. And so put a chip on this number 3. And then again it's 4, 5, and the missing number is 6, and the child can put the chip on the missing number, that is 6. Or if your child is convenient in writing, they can even write here with the pencil, but I think these boxes are very small, and my child, although he is learning to write in school, but I think this would be a better way for him. Then 7, 8, and the missing number is 9, so you can put a chip on 9. So this was I can fill the missing numbers 1, I can fill the missing numbers 2, I know the number patterns. I think we can also use it as a pattern. For example, you can use AB patterns, or you can use AABB patterns, and you can ask your child to put the chip and what will come next. So yeah, this can also be used as a pattern play. Then the next activity is odd and even. Some numbers can be odd and even. I think the difficulty level increases, then there is some multiples are fun. Place a counter on the hundreds board for each of the following. You can teach multiplication with the help of this. This is 5 less, that is place a counter on the number that is 5 less than the numbers. So there are n number of activities. The video would be too long if I go through all the activities, but yes, this activity book really gives you such nice ideas. Like hundreds board, you can get the printable also. There are so many free printables available online, but I think I made a good decision by ordering this hundreds board, because it is not only a board, it shows you n number of activities that the instructions are like there is so many twisted and there is so much of twist in the instructions, like who is lesser, n number of activities. I think it is very useful for older children also. So I must say you should order this board. I would give it 5 out of 5. It's very nice, especially this activity book is too good. Yeah, that's all. If you have any questions on this, do not hesitate to ask me. You can post your question in the description comments box below, and I hope you like this game, you order this game, and yeah, happy learning with your child. Thanks for watching. Bye.